What is up, gang? Saundezy here, bringing you back with another video. So today in the morning, which is right now, I'm actually going to be going out to breakfast. I like going out to breakfast, it's pretty chill, and when I get back, I'm going to be making a Q&A video, as you probably read by the title. So a bit later on, I'm probably going to be putting up an Instagram post, asking you guys what questions you want to ask me, and then I'm going to obviously upload that photo. When I start filming the actual question and answers video, I'll be getting Instagram names off the comments in the photo, and answering you guys' questions as best as I can. So it should be a good video. I'm keen to see what you guys ask me. I'm also keen to answer the questions because I'm sure there's a lot you guys are going to find out about me. Let's get to breakfast now. Let me speed up the process for you guys a little bit. So I'm currently uploading a photo to Instagram right now, which is the one that I will be asking you guys what questions you should ask me, and I'll be answering them in the video. So I'm going to post this right now, and when I get home, it should have more than enough comments for me to go through, pick some out, and then answer them for you guys. Alright guys, so I just uploaded the photo. We should have heaps of comments rolling in, and by the time I get home, we should have plenty enough. Copped a milkshake. Also some amazing French toast. Guys, just look at the amount of comments we are getting. This is going to be a good video. So I uploaded it 29 minutes ago and we've got 119 comments. That's crazy. What is up, guys? So now I'm going to actually start the question and answers video right now. So it's been a while since I've actually put up that post. Let me actually check how long it's been exactly. It's been 1 hour ago, probably an hour and a half, and we have 192 comments. Wow, guys, that's crazy. So I'm going to go through a few of them now, pick one out, and then I'll answer it for you guys as best as I can. I'll try and do it as detailed as I can and make it a good video. So it should be good, guys. Let me go to the first question right now. So at skyups_scooters asked me, what is your favorite trick? So my favorite trick changes very rarely. I get into phases where I go into a trick, get into another favorite trick, and then so forth. Started off with manuals. I always did manuals just so much. It was my favorite trick. Then I found out what fakie manis were. Always did that. Did fakie manis so much. And now I got a 5-wide deck, so now it's actually been a lot easier to do 50s on, so now I have actually started to practice 50s a lot. I'd have to say my favorite trick is either manuals, fakie manuals, or 50s, but I guess you could put fakie manuals and manuals in the same category. Manual category, like fakie manis, and 50s. That would be my favorite trick. Alright, so I'm going to go through the comments again and get the second question for you guys right now. So the next question is from @Christopher._. I don't really want to pronounce it retarded, so I mean, the name's right there for you guys. He said front 50s or back lips. And I would have to say, as I answered in my first question, 50s are one of my favorite tricks, so I'd definitely say 50s over back lips. Third question is from @Austins_Hill. He asked, when did you start scooter riding? I started scooter riding in 2011. I was born in 2000, so that means I was 11 when I started riding. I started off with a Razor A model, which is one of those really light scooters. It's not a proper scooter, but I started just, going around at the skate park, just doing flat tricks. It started with my cousin. I was just riding with my cousin a fair bit. And then I actually got my first actual proper scooter. Then I went down to the skate park way more often by myself. Got more confident and all that. Got a bit older. I started to meet people, and yeah, that's how I got into scootering. Alright guys, so I'm going to do the fourth question right now. @3G.Tristan asked me, how did you actually get into riding? So I actually started skateboarding first. I was actually quite good at it. I started really young. I think I started skateboarding at like 8. I didn't have a sponsor or anything. I was just like a little kid. Wasn't a Jack Dorth or anything, but I just rode my scooter a bit more and a bit more. And like I said, went out with my cousin, did all that kind of stuff. And then after a while, got a new scooter and went to the skate park by myself. And then I met D. and pretty much just started from there. Fifth question is from @Cooper_Bassy, and he asked me, what is your favorite grips? So let me be quite honest here. My favorite grips are actually Ethic grips. I used to ride ODIs and all that kind of stuff so much, like the thinner grips, but once I got a pair of the fat grips, they're really fat at start, but once they wear in, they're actually like the nicest grips. They last so long, and they're just perfect. So Ethic grips are what I ride, and what I am going to be riding for probably a while till I find another grip. So not sure. Ethic grips, I'd say. Moving on to the next question. @Lucas_Hyde has asked me, 5.0s or crooks? Now this is a hard one for me because I did go into an actual phase where I liked crooks a lot, and actually did go into a phase where I liked 5.0s a lot. At the moment, I don't really do one more than the other, so I like them the same. Next question is from @BaileyDwyer. He says, are you riding a prototype deck? And my answer to that is no, not at the moment. I'm just riding a normal ion, which is gold. I have cut it down though, so it's kind of custom, but really anyone can do that, so that's not really prototype. But I was riding a prototype before as my previous deck. I'll actually show you that right now. There you go, guys. This is the deck. Normal ion, except... oh, headset fell out. It's pretty much a normal ion, except it's got the cutouts on here. There's actually only 3 in the world of these, so pretty rare stuff, to be honest. It's the first ion with a square back as well, so that's pretty crazy. It's got some meaning to it. Next question is from @Jamie_Clark_Days. He asked me, what would you be doing if you didn't scooter? I cannot answer that question for you, to be honest. I have no clue what I would be doing if I didn't scooter, because scootering is all I do. As you know, I left school to scooter full time. Pretty much call it my job. I have no clue where I would be without scootering. Don't even really want to think about it because love my life at the moment. Good stuff, good stuff. That is a good question. Alright guys, so next question is @_JacksonSmith_. Asked me, when are you coming to Port? I'm down. I'm honestly down whenever. Love shredding it with you, man. You're a good homie. Everyone follow him. He's a legend. He's a legend. Next question is from @Baseball30. He asked me, are you thinking about coming to America anytime soon? And I can surely say yes, I am. I'm thinking about coming up around July. Haven't booked any tickets or really organised anything, so it's really early to fully say I'm coming and make an announcement about it, but it's in the works. It's in the works. I am coming to America soon. It's in the works, guys. So Phoenix is going to help with that. It's going to be a good time. So next question is from @weirdo_20_. He asked me, what was your first sponsor? So my first sponsor was Skate HQ. And he also asked me, how long did it take for you to get sponsored? So my first sponsor was Skate HQ. Not really a big brand, but it was pretty OG back in the days, like Cody Donovan and all that were on it. It took me, honestly, like 2.5 years to get sponsored. So yeah. Next question. So this question's from @read it because I'm not going to be bothered to try and pronounce it. He said, if you could put a team of riders together to live with them and ride with them for a week, who would it be and why? So I would probably choose Juzzy Carter, Benny Gaylord, Z Martini, Tyler Bradley, and Logan Fuller probably, because I just know fire instas would come. Fire instas would come out of that trip. So that would be crazy. We're rolling through the questions, guys. Next one is from @Darren_Edmonds. Asked me, best tip for progression. So best tip for progression, I would say, honestly, just practice. Like, no matter what it takes, ride as much as you can. And it may seem like at points you're getting nowhere, but the main thing is you really just gotta have fun with it. If you have fun with it, time flies, and then before you know it, you get really good. So, I mean, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Anyone can get good on a scooter. Anyone can get good on a skateboard. Anyone can get good on a bike. All you gotta do is just put in the work, and you get what you put in. That's pretty much it. So @Drew.Purdy asked me, if you could go to any country, where would you go and why? So I would probably go to Barcelona, and why is because that place literally just looks like Skate 3. It's crazy. The spots look crazy. It's just doesn't look human. Or China. China's kind of the same deal. There's just crazy spots. So next question is from, I can't pronounce it, so you know the go. Read the name. Says, do you prefer back 50s or front 50s? And that is an interesting question because I do like them both, but back 50s I feel are easier down steeper things, and front 50s I really like doing down mellow things. But in a total, I kind of like front 50s a bit more than back 50s, but the combo together, back 50s and front 50s, I just love 50-50s. Don't get me wrong, much love for back 50s as well, but front 50s a little bit more. Next question is from @hunter.belay. He asked me, what was your first scooter? So, as I said in one of the previous questions, my first scooter was a Razor A model, but my first proper scooter was actually a District Deck, one of the old models that didn't even have integrated in it. And I remember I had purple inward forks, purple Mutz bars, Odyssey keyboard grips, Eagle spoked wheels, just the good old days. So next question is from @DylanDav, and he asked me, who is your favorite riders? I would have to say my favorite riders, like if I would want to see apart from a rider, I'd say Juzzy Carter and Logan Fuller. Good parts. The next question is from @ScooterKid_. Not saying all those numbers, sorry. He says, how long have you been sponsored by Phoenix for? I've actually been sponsored by Phoenix for about 2.5 years now. It first came about when I actually broke my leg. I couldn't scooter, and then it was getting organized like throughout that. And then they actually put me on the team, Wilson Thomas, Blake Clearahan, and Joel Wesmer-Irwin. And slowly shit happened, and I'm just on the team now. And I've been on for 2.5 years. Next question is from @Chezzy. He asked me, what's your next SIG product? By the time this video drops, it'll already be out, so my signature grip tape, go cop it, because it's fire. And also, in the future, I'm actually working with Phoenix for some SIG wheels, but all I can say about that, but yeah, SIG grip tape, go cop, www.becomearipper.com. Anyway, I'm going to do about one more question now. I've done, I reckon, about 20-something questions, so I'm going to do one more, and then that's all I'm going to do for the Q&A. Next question is from @_Hextail. How did you meet Jack Dorf and all the boys? Well, I met Jack Dorf around the same time I met Jack McCann, and that's when I was riding with like a small group, and we always went Chatswood and all that. Back in the day. But I met Dunkeezy even way before that. I met Dunkeezy like when I first got my first scooter. He actually moved from England to Australia, and that's how I met him. And then eventually, as we got to know more people, we started riding with Wes and Blake Clearahan and Jake Durbin, Axel Pegas, that crew, also known as COVID crew at the time. People came and go, and then the people who I'm with now is people who I'm with now. So life goes on. Good times. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the questions you have given me. It's just crazy. So many questions. I hope you learned stuff about me, and I enjoyed the questions you guys asked me. I think this turned out to be a great video. Sorry if your questions didn't get answered, guys. There was a lot of questions to go through, and I can't sit here for a day and a half and do a Q&A video. Otherwise, my jaw will probably fall off from talking. But yeah, I'll probably do another video in the future just to give you a chance for your question to be answered. But until then, thanks for watching this video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notifications button on to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And of course, guys, take it easy.